What's your name? What's your name? Zoe? Ooh, that's different. What's your name? What's your name? Zoe? Ooh, that's different.
Lessons, practice.
Along with the weather. So it's been real awkward, man, for some people because of the weather and everybody trying to get out and enjoy themselves. So happy Juneteenth to everybody, and I want to send a special shout out to my girl Tammy Whammy. Today is Tammy's birthday. She'll be celebrating tonight at at the restaurant tonight. And shout outs to Big Note, her daughter, for having a tremendous restaurant that's over off of Martin Luther King and Donna Lee Holloway. And we can just go through there and show some love. And I'm gonna see y'all the name of the restaurant, so y'all, if anybody wanna stop by and pay their respects to Tammy Whammy, tell her happy birthday, or whatnot. Feel free to do it and drop her something off, cause she well deserve it. Anything she gets, she deserve it. Trust me, she really deserve it, man. You know what I'm saying? Tammy do a lot for everybody. You know, Tammy, Tammy, Tammy has the most highest respect from me as my little sister. You know what I'm saying? So she's remarkable, man. Tammy is really a remarkable person, man, and she don't show nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And she got it honest from her mama Punkin. Punkin is my girl. So, you know, we just go show some love, man. And you know, we gonna show some love, man, and just go have a good time celebrating with her. You know what I'm saying? We gotta we gotta really start back being that family and spending time with each other. You know, 'cause life is short, man. You know, life is short to well. You know, we really living in a time where we actually can say and should be saying, man, you can be here today and gone tomorrow for real. You know, no ifs and no buts about it. You can really, hey man, it's sad, man, but it's true. We're losing a lot of people, man. We're losing a lot of people, a lot of people. So you know, let's start showing more love and appreciation to our families and our loved ones. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure we just love on each other. We got to. We got to. You know, so same thing, man, as far as, you know, love and relationships. We gotta treat these relationships as if, you know, this the last one, man, 'cause this can be the last person that you ever deal with in life. What's going on? You know, so you know, it's never too late. You know, it's never too late. You know, so let's just show some love to each other, man. Family and friends. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get on into the show today and let everybody call it. You know, and it's just, hey man, you know, I can't say it enough. You know, it's I'm speechless right now. Cause we need to start just showing love to each other, man. You know, family and whoever. We need to start showing love. You know, so it's it's hard right now. You know, families are so separated to, you know, it's just sickening. It's just sickening. All right. So let's go show some love to that girl Tammy Whammy. You know, at Nook, her daughter's restaurant tonight. You know, and I'm guaranteeing you won't go away mad. You know what I'm saying? Nook is a great entrepreneur now. You know, and shout out to Nook. You know what I'm saying? Teardrop is everybody know about. You know what I'm saying? And stop by and show Tammy some love, man. All right. And the place, the venue that the celebration is taking place at is called Catch in the City. And it's at 912 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. 30314. You know, that's Catch in the City. Catch. CATCH. Catch in the City. 912 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. 30314. All right, let's go and send some love to Tammy Whammy. It's her birthday. She, you know, and the day just happened to be a more special day because it's Juneteenth. You know, so let's go show some love to old Tammy Whammy. All right. So Shanita just walked in, and we gonna get this show on the road. We got nephew.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, nephew done showed up again today, so that's good.
Yes, sir.
Every time he show up, that mean there's a blessing.
You already know it.
That mean there's a blessing. That mean we ain't got to worry about where he at,
That's right.
cause he right here with us.
Nah, for
He
real.
right here with us, man. So we're gonna get this show started. Today's show is going to be how today's drug abuse differs from past drug abuse. And I'm gonna try my best to, make this thing make all kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's needed.
Right.
It's needed. In today's world, it's needed.
Because the culture has definitely changed when it comes to a lot of things, but definitely with the drugs. I think now today, kids look at some of the harder drugs that we consider like you strung out if you on these drugs, but they're the norm today.
That's it.
Like cocaine. Like when I was growing up, if you doing coke, you strung out. You a dope head. You a dope fiend, right? Now today, these kids do it like it ain't nothing. They call it powder. What they call it?
Powder.
Powder. White girl. Pink girl. They got it in pink now.
Yeah, they got it in all kind of color when you want it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then, not just that. When we was growing up in my age group, we didn't have as much exposure to drugs like we do today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what, me sitting back looking at movies now, I be watching a lot of TV. So and when I see a lot of this stuff, I'm looking at it like, damn, have we got that far, behind in society to where we are actually worshiping drug use? You know what I'm saying? You looking at movies. You looking at, these reality shows and, these little propaganda shows like the damn show with the women, the baddies and the young and the reckless and the bad boys and bad girls and I'm sitting here notating all this shit down because I wanted to talk about it, and everything that I'm seeing is they drinking, smoking. The shows are so overwhelming because they're about damn fighting and bullshit.
What is about fighting and beer?
These new shows.
Oh, the reality TV.
Reality TV shows
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that old crap,
reality
man.
TV. Yeah.
So I'm like, are we really that messed up in society now, man?
Where that's the only
Well,
entertainment,
that's the only.
right?
Thank you. This the only entertainment we can do now. Come on, man. We're gonna talk about that on another show. It's just the drugs that's being advertised
As a norm.
man. To
That's
where
crazy.
we got to understand, man. We still got kids looking at these TV shows,
Right. Yeah.
and you wonder why they be out here in the street acting a damn fool. Because we letting entertainment on the TV, the radio, the telephone, everything that they can see and hear it on. We're allowing them to look at it and listen to it, and participate in it. And when I say participate, I mean you got kids on damn TikTok, man,
Yeah.
advertising this shit. That's free advertisement
Advertising
for
what?
drug abuse.
Drugs.
Kids on TikTok advertising drugs.
Hey man, these hypnotic ass dances. You got little girls on the internet on TikTok dancing like strippers.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
So what do you think about the kids dancing to that Young Miami song? When
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
swimming
ain't gonna lie to you. That song is popular, but what I think it's hood ratchet as heck.
Yeah.
Because one thing I say is, why would you want some young people like your daughter? Like, say if you see like your daughter or somebody
Like she
on
jamming
Thank
to
you.
you feel
that.
me?
Thank
On
you.
jamming
Thank
to that and they booty shorts and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
That ain't cool.
And that's part of the drug abuse, honestly, because your mentality is different when you impaled, as
Right.
they call it. I learned impaled. I learned they called it impaled because I had to take a DUI class one time and I don't drink or smoke. I couldn't answer none of the damn questions.
Nah.
You know, so
Well, that's a good
but
thing.
that's what they call it, impaired.
When you're impaired,
So,
under the influence.
you know, I'm like, hey man, are y'all serious?
Those are
So
political terms.
yeah, so
Yeah.
back in the day, hey man, we couldn't get a hold to drugs like that.
I
when
never
was
wanted
growing
to.
up.
I never in my life smoked weed in my
we
life.
couldn't. Hey man, if
haven't.
if you came into
yeah.
Jonesboro South,
Oh, yeah.
if you came into the Jonesboro South community,
Mm-hmm.
which what we were, we went outside the gate. A lot of us did go outside the gate and went around it, went around hood to hood. We didn't have gangs. Gangs ain't shit to us in Atlanta. So we didn't have that.
Right.
We had our hoods.
I was just gonna say that. The hood.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
my hood.
So
Conley Court, you know what I'm saying?
thank
Yeah.
you. You know,
Bang
certain
Head,
Bang
yeah.
we didn't have that.
Barn
So
Homes.
In Villa Rica, we had the Capitol.
so hey man, we didn't have that. So, we didn't relate to society like that. And I know a lot of people saying, well, that would then, hey man, the game never changes, the players do.
Oh God.
Yes, dude, nah, for sure.
The game never changes. The players do.
Yeah.
So we'll have, we seen a man and he said, man, I got some cocaine. He might have enough for just him. You understand?
But now they got what bags of.
Thank you. He'll have something and show it to you and say, hey man, the older guys in our neighborhood, they used to tell us, the younger guys, if I ever see you with this, I'm gonna beat the hell out you. Which I know you can't afford it anyway, because this is a rich man's high. So we was always made to believe that a person that did cocaine was rich, had to be rich to do it. So that's what we called it, a rich man's high. So we never wanted to indulge in it. We never thought about indulging in it.
OG, not to cut you out. But why would somebody want to do drugs like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it's called experimentation.
okay.
No different than smoking marijuana.
I would
It's
definitely say, because
experimentation.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love weed though.
Yeah, so it's experimentation. If understand this, and this how it was explained to me at a young age. See, I hung with the older cats when I was young. I didn't hang with cats that
And
was
see
my
that
age.
what I'm doing right now.
So I learned from them, and what they used to always tell me is, "Hey man, don't be like me."
Be better.
And I used to be saying, "What you mean? Don't do this shit right here." And this was just marijuana. It wasn't nothing hardcore, cause they couldn't afford it.
Right.
Hey man, we might have it's 6 of us hanging together. I got 5 best friends. That's it. 5 best friends. Been had them all my life. All right. Let me tell you something. They never asked me to indulge in nothing they did.
Right.
Even when they went out
That's
and
respect.
and committed crimes, they knew I wasn't that type of person. They knew I didn't do the things that they did. So they called me, they straight and narrow. I'm that person, like we used to say,
You're the designated
he the
driver.
designated driver. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go out and do whatever, and he the designated driver.
Right.
You understand? We're gonna make sure he has nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was always my role.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And as soon as they do whatever hey man, we might go out, man. Our mission, and this, and when I think about it now, it's funny to me because our mission, their mission was to just come up with $5 every day.
$5.
$5 every day. Now, the $5 was for them to go get them a nickel bag of weed and smoke it. $5. They just wanted $5 because back in the day, They didn't smoke blunts.
Y'all smoke raps.
We smoked wraps.
What? What's
You know what I'm saying?
wraps?
A wrap, the white sheet of paper.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
white sheets of paper.
Oh, so you actually used to
you
smoke
can get,
that?
Yeah. So that's what you use.
I thought you used that
smoke.
to wrap your weed up in it.
And smoke it.
Oh,
Smoke it.
Yeah. So what they did, see back then, if you bought a nickel bag of marijuana, you might get you 7 or 8 joints out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So they good. They good. That's enough for a day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we mess around and get $6. They really good. Cause see now you can get your nickel bag of weed. You can go to the store and buy your bottle of MD 2020.
Yep.
Some
yeah.
some
Yeah.
damn Wild Irish Rose or some Thunderbird. We never drunk liquor.
Most
It
definitely.
was wine.
Most definitely.
They got high for wine, man.
But now what the kids drinking?
You know, everything.
Under the
Everything
sun.
ain't
Anything
nailed
they
down.
can get
You know,
their hands on.
So
right?
this
Oh,
was
yeah.
this was a high
But
for
it's-
the
Okay.
underprivileged.
Okay, so okay, y'all. So what do y'all think about lean?
Lean is cough syrup.
all kinds
Yeah.
of medicine.
So for a person that drink lean,
Okay, I want to hear these.
they should never have a cold.
they have mental health issues.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They should never have a cold. If a person drink lean, they should never have a cold.
I
Never.
think people
Okay.
that do drugs
Because they
and-
got the cough syrup in them already.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing lean is a downer.
It's a downer. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Promethazine, like
It gonna make you go to sleep.
I mean, cause you drinking medicine.
Thank you. So it's a downer. Now uppers keep you up.
Right.
beans,
You know what I'm
What
saying?
about-
mollies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mollies and the mushrooms. That's
Yeah.
hallucination.
Hallucinogenic drugs.
Yeah.
You know, so we was never exposed to. You know, we weren't exposed to it because we
wasn't
were never
either.
put in position to be exposed to it.
I mean, right. I knew
Today-
people that did it, but
Yeah,
you know,
today it's a fad, man.
it's a norm, right?
You
And
know,
it's
come on,
like-
man.
Right. It's
You know,
crazy.
but now, punchline.
What's the punchline?
You see us doing it the most.
What's that?
All these drugs, all these recreational drugs, prescribed drugs, you see nothing but us doing it the most.
Oh,
Now, when you see the other nationalities doing it, doing drugs, they doing shit like ice, meth.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mexicans.
They doing
Black people doing it
Oxycontin.
more often now too,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
You know,
But it used
see,
to be like the Migos. You feel me?
Thank you. So
Right.
everybody had their own drug, but we were always the ones that had the minimum dosage of drugs. Now we got the maximum dosage of drugs. And the reason, like, you know, other reasons why I decided to do the show on this today is because out of all the shows I just named, and I script these shows. I actually sat down and script these shows because my better half looks at these shows. And as I'm looking at these shows and looking at her thumb through the TV to, you know, see the shows, I don't see nothing but blacks. All of these reality shows are black. That's doing the heavy amounts of drugs. Every show, man, you seeing these people drinking and smoking throughout the show. The only thing they doing that's not throughout the show is fighting. But hell, they fight. They as much as they fight in the show, you know, it's counterbalanced out.
Oh yeah.
You know, hey man, we gotta do better.
Yeah.
We gotta do better, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got kids, which are my grandkids,
Right.
that's growing up behind this shit.
Right.
We got to get control of this drug abuse. Ain't no such thing as no goddamn mental health to me.
I disagree with that.
Mental health to me is come from what you put inside your body. Yeah, it can't. If you go to work every day, like and I'm gonna try to make sense of this. If you go to work every day and you work 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and then you have a burnout moment. Burnout moment to me means, you get down, you have a mindset and you just start feeling real bad about life and what's going on with your life.
Yeah.
That's not mental health to me. That's you indulging in the way you are living.
That's not mental health.
You understand? That's that. You frustrated with how you are living.
I think
You understand?
And I think some things are people don't understand unless you've been through it before.
Right.
There you go. So now, mental health
That's like
to me, when you see people standing on the street talking to themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
And you said, damn, that person mental health. How is that person mental health? Because they stand on the street talking to themselves? No. They mental health because they have been classified by a doctor to say that this person is mentally ill. And what they taking? They taking medication. So now their body is used to this medication to where now if they don't have that medication, and then you see them talking to themselves and they start acting a little bit more out than they normally do, the first excuse we give them is, oh, they must not have their medicine today. What the hell that got to do with the price of coffee? What if they have had their medicine today and they still acting like that?
He just going through some shit. That's all.
What the excuse we gonna give them then? What if you walk up to them and say, have you had your medicine today because you acting totally different? And they say, yeah, I took my medicine today. I just want to do this. That ain't mental health. That's something they choose to do. Mm-hmm. But you got to hear it from them in order for you to believe it. Other than that, we're going to do just what we do. We're going to assume it. You're going to make an ass out of you and an ass out of me. And this person is just being who they are. That's why I can't see mental health being an illness to where it has to be controlled by what? A drug.
Yeah, you right.
This is drug abuse.
You right. Yeah, you right.
We're going to keep you on this medication so we don't have to worry about you. That's an excuse not to deal with you, man.
You right.
People in jail,
I mean, sometimes
they put them on Thursday.
it can be.
Some of these guys get on Thursday in jail just because they used to getting high on the street and they can't get it in the
I
jail.
never heard of Thursday. What is that?
That's a medicine they give you when you incarcerated. They used to give you this medicine when you was incarcerated to make you calm down, just like kids who have ADHD.
Oh yeah, they sticking in you.
They give you they got pill forms of it now. The nurse will come around and you can see them cats run to the door.
Really?
Let me go get my medicine, man. Some of them will get the medicine and sell it.
They even got a mental health dorm inside prison.
Thank you. So some of them will get the medication and sell it.
They got mental health prisons. Personally.
Thank you. So they don't come in there and evaluate your ass. They say, okay, what type of medicine you take? Oh, I took this, that, and the third. Seroquel.
I took Rin.
All this.
Yeah.
Okay. So they put that on your paperwork, but they don't do a test on you
Nope.
to see why you having to take this medication.
Right.
They just go on your word. So now here you is getting a whole strip in jail of this medicine, and then you wind up selling it.
Okay.
You're a pharmacy now. You ain't now mental health. And let me tell you something, baby. If you got sense enough to sell your medication, ain't nowhere in the hell you can be mentally ill.
If you really live with a child or a person that really have mental health that's not acting, you will have a whole different opinion.
But it's because we allow it to be. Listen, Mama. No. This is me. This is my opinion. If I got a child that's in the household, and this my child, this my biological child, and my child is acting a particular way, and I go get my child evaluated, and the doctor say, well, Mr. William, I don't see nothing wrong with him. You know, I don't see why, you know, he should be classified as a mental patient or this, that, and the other. They just acting out because of this. You know, from when I talked to them, they said the reason they act like they act is because my daddy won't let me have my way. My dad and my mama won't let me do what I want to do, and that ain't damn mentally ill. That's him needing a good ass whipping, and he getting it because he acting a fool.
Right.
So now,
But I mean,
so now,
I mean and that goes both ways. Though. That's
now,
with anything.
That's right. That's
Some
right.
people be acting, but then you got the real deal.
But my point is, you be the first one to evaluate your child because that's your child. Let me tell you something. Big Jeff, educated, got a good mind, got good imagination, you know, got good tolerance. The whole, man, it ain't too much of nothing that can get to me unless you cross a real line.
You right. What you say
So-
last time? Unless you touch my family.
Now, why should I think that my child is mentally ill? I ain't mentally damn ill.
Yeah.
So
But-
what could I provide for my children.
Illnesses that are hereditary, though.
I
So
understand
you
that.
might not be, but
I'm-
you don't know everything your partner has.
So why should I let my? I'm getting to that. So now his mama, her mama, they ain't mentally ill. They go to work every day. They college
Do
degree
you
or
think
they.
you can see every mental illness, though?
No, you can't see every mental illness, but you can't let people make you believe in it though.
I see what you're saying.
You can't make people say
And they do
you can't let
misdiagnose
thank
and
you. You
say
can't
that.
let people chump you off and say, okay, they mentally ill. Then the child go out here and kill some damn body, and they sit in the courtroom and say, well, we did an evaluation on him or her, and our doctor saying that this kid got good sense. Oh, so no.
Well, they say that.
So
anyway.
no.
They say that anyway.
So what y'all telling me is I need to be suing this doctor that done declared my damn child mentally ill, huh? Cause see, that what you supposed to go
So
for
there are
now.
adverse
See now
opinions.
you supposed to tell the judge and the DA, can y'all give me 6 months? You know, can y'all set this off for 6 months? Cause I need to go sue some doctors now.
No, you just bring your information from another certified doctor that has said something different from what
Okay,
what
if
they saying.
Okay, now, but what if they do the same thing you saying do? What if they say, well, okay, we gonna send the child to another doctor and get them evaluated?
They probably do that. If you have a different, if you got their physician saying one thing, you got
Your physician saying one thing.
legitimate documents
Yeah.
that another physician. Then
Yeah.
what they're gonna do? They're gonna call in a different doctor
Yeah.
or a couple of different
Now,
doctors.
now
and
what
get
if they
other
call
opinions.
in? Okay, you got one doctor saying this child is mentally messed up. But you got 5 doctors saying, but we didn't see no issue.
Then of course they're gonna probably go with the majority.
You damn right they're going to go with the majority. So guess what? I'm going to be one of those majorities first.
Alright.
Cause hey man, people used to tell me, people used to say, I had people and teachers say this to me. Well, Mr. Williams, Jeffrey is acting out and this, that, and the third, and we think that something may be wrong with him. I say ain't nothing wrong with him. Just need a good ass whipping. He
that's
just
what-
need me to come see about him.
Yeah, that's what all black
Okay.
folks say.
Now,
Until they got somebody in their
here's this same 34-year-old child, self-made millionaire,
Of course.
touring the world, you know, got his own style, got his own following, got his own everything. How the hell we gonna tell somebody he mentally ill? How?
That doesn't mean that he don't have any mental illnesses that he may be dealing with,
but
though.
what I'm saying is, to be going this long, and they had a mental crackdown
How you know?
cause of it. Listen, you talking about an icon
What if
of
he
the
don't
world.
tell you everything? What if he's dealing with some things mentally that he can't talk to you about?
Okay, that's cool. It's a lot
Yeah,
of things
it's a
it's a lot
possibility.
of things we won't talk to people about, but that
Right.
don't make me mentally ill. that
Not-
make me a
not
person
mentally
that don't
ill,
want to
but
talk
he
about
could-
my situations.
But he could be having okay, so different mental illnesses. Different people have different definitions of what mental illness
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I get
So say for instance, like if I'm in school, I can't pay attention. I could just be bored.
Yeah, you
but
got
then the
bad
teacher might
focus.
say,
That's
"Oh,
bad
she
focus.
has ADHD, well, she can't pay attention." So they go by certain criteria and certain things and certain charts that they check these.
But
things by.
keyword, what you just said though, before you went there, you said, "I'm just bored."
Yeah, she could just be bored.
So why not ask the child? Why you sit here and
But
not
then
doing?
again-
Let the child tell you, "I'm
but
just bored." Ain't
She-
it
yeah.
ain't that ain't
and
listening.
a lot of times they do be bored.
just
But then
bored.
again, there are some cases where there is mental
Something
health
wrong.
issues.
You're
Yeah.
right. You
Yeah.
dead right, because they, it's what we used to say long time ago, and our elders used to say this long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That boy must have had some sugar today, cause he just bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, that's what they used to say.
You
For
understand
real,
what I'm
though.
saying?
You know,
that's what,
black people
cause
didn't believe
you
in
give
mental
them
health.
sugar. If kids eat candy,
Exactly.
they hyped up. That's what candy do.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to think like why my grandmas and them used to say it back then, but you not lying though.
That's what it be. You got things. You got things
Yeah.
you got things that.
You don't understand when you're little, but as
Yeah,
you
right.
get older, you're
Cause you got things that contribute
Yeah.
to you being hyper.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, my thing is we can't just always take what somebody else says about our children,
That's
about
true.
our family members, and say, okay, this is what it is when we know better.
And see, and that's the
You know what
thing.
I'm
What
saying?
happened in this Carmelo Anthony case?
There you go.
Y'all get this
He
sucky
bullied.
lawyer. Y'all knew this lawyer wasn't for him. He
There you
didn't
go.
put no fight up for him.
There you go.
How y'all just sat there and let this man railroad your child like that?
But now, what if he say, well, we did a test on him and we say he was mentally incompetent? What they gonna say then? You think they gonna give him a retrial? No. You think somebody gonna say, well, let's take that in consideration? No. That's why
They're
I'm
not
saying
gonna
what
say
I'm saying, because
if he really
it works. It's for certain narratives as to why you can get away with that or why you can be diagnosed with that. This,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you can tell when somebody want to deal with you.
right.
If you can't, something wrong with you. You can tell when somebody wanna go the whole 9 yards for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That prime example. May 9th, 2022. My son's 27 more kids get arrested, which was our son was already in prison and was charged with a RICO status. I asked multiple people. I'm talking about at least 25 people. Day one, hey man, this is a fad. This is bull crap. You know, this ain't real. This is something that's been made up by some people who done sat down and came up with a plan to disguise something and use these people for the leeways of it.
Right.
You know, they the fall guys of it. To make a plan go through that they are just rehearsing with. That was an experimentation. Okay. All the people that I asked to join me in fighting it said, oh, we down with you, Mr. Williams, and this, that, and the third, and then next thing you know,
don't call
everybody
you back.
disappeared. But now, one person say, hey, bro, I'm down with you. And been down with me up until today. You understand what I'm saying? Now, went to jail because of us. Caught a case because of us. The whole 9 yards.
Nah,
But
OG.
not one time did she ever walk away and say, I'm done, or I can't take this, or I can't do this, or I'm in fear of this.
Okay.
And that's my co-host.
And not to cut you out, OG, but I wanted to ask you this too, like when I first met you, cause I know that's your son. You feel what I'm saying? I want to ask you.
I had several sons on that case.
She's
Yeah, not just one.
okay.
Umfunk is my son.
Okay, I know about Umfu too. I was just
Okay.
gonna say that I know about Umfu too.
All 29 of those kids are my sons
Actually,
to
Free
me.
Umfu.
I was gonna speak on that too because Umfu had just got out of jail.
Just got out
before
of
that.
prison. 2019, that.
Yeah, it was 2019. 'Cause I
Thank
was
you.
serving 5 years.
Thank you.
I was in juvenile, so I
Thank
wanted to
That
ask
probably
you too.
was set up to.
He was set up.
Yeah, he was.
yeah,
Cause I wanted,
definitely.
Had he-
I wanted to tell you too. Like I
Definitely.
wanted to speak about this, OG, because you know, I'm young. You feel what I'm saying, and I come from the juvenile system. You feel me saying? So I was locked up with Lil Ride. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was locked up with Lil Ride, slime like Shawty Lil Pony. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free Lil Ride. You feel me? Bro got life plus 55. Like I talked to him personally when I was at Albert's. Yeah, I'm finna get to the mix now. Now that I know OG. Yeah, I was locked up with Lil Ride personally. Yeah, bro just caught another life sentence. He was just in Cobb County with me. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just
Why
locked
did he
up
get
in-
a life sentence? Did he kill somebody?
Nope.
See, and that's the thing. Why did they give our boys so many years and ain't nobody died?
And it's crazy because when I was talking to LeRod, like I'm not gonna lie to you, like Lil bro was telling me, cause me and him was in the hole at Albert's, you feel what I'm saying? Like I used to tell him like, bro, how you feel for your like that little really your partner and stuff, bro? How you feel about you being in this industry and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to ask you too on that behalf of me saying that. How you feel about your sons and them going down? Like how you feel? And then Woody, you got Woody going down. And I told you that I be around Woody too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Back at the pack with Rollo and them. You feel me? So I wanted to tell you like how you feel about that for real, for real.
I don't feel no kind of way about that because I knew from before day one that it was coming. First of all, I was prepared for that. All right. Also, I didn't have no issues because I knew that even though I was prepared for it, I knew that it was coming before it even got there because I had people that was entwined with the system that kept me abroad of it. You understand what I'm saying? So I knew that it was a hoax from day one.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's why a lot of people couldn't tell me that, you know, the DA did it to get her rank up, and that's a lie. I know why the DA did that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Mr. Paul Howard was part of the stunt. And when I say part of the stunt, they had to get him out the office first so everybody that wanted to play a role in what took place would feel safe enough to participate. That's the judges and all.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Because, you know, how can you go from being a state attorney, all right, which was a she had a private firm along with being a public defender. So how can you be a public defender in 2019,
Right.
represent a young man on a YSL charge as a gang member, this, that, and the third, get him off, okay, and then come back 3 years later and go at 29 people saying that they are gang related, gang affiliates, or gang this, or gang that, and gang the other. Lock up 29 people.
Yeah.
And then put the person that you represented
In the 29.
in the 29.
Knowing he
How you
was
forget
part
about the
of-
person that
yeah.
you represented? First of all, you represented this person. So how did you forget about that person? But you can come up with 29 more people. All right. Next on the agenda is upon that you already knew that Georgia did not have a gang law, a RICO law. Okay? Because for one thing, Georgia has never been acknowledged in society as a gang-related state.
You right.
Okay? We don't even have gang attorneys in Georgia.
Right.
So you don't, how can you create your own law, get it put in by a so-called special jury, grand jury,
Right.
Yeah.
that allow you to start charging people with a state RICO, something that has never been heard of in the world.
But you know one thing I can't say,
Okay.
OG. You know one thing that I like that they did with the case though, and I like how Young Thug just walked out there because I was locked up in Cobb County before he had got released, and I seen Big Bro get on the elevator and stuff. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say that I do respect about bro that don't nobody know. Bro looked out for hella niggas in Cobb County.
Oh yeah,
Of
definitely.
course.
I know that.
Wallahi,
That's
bro.
his
Yeah, I know that.
character.
Man, his whole dorm, bro. The whole
I know
dorm
that.
he was at, bro. Man, the whole dorm, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about, man, bro put business down, bro.
I was told that.
Man, OG, I'm here to tell you personally that I was in the dorm with some folks. Back in the dorm with some folks. Wallahi, I was back in the dorm with some folks. They told me I had some young niggas out their mouth tell me, oh yeah, bro, stand firm one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bro, stand
So
firm one. Because I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie to you, like, when I see him, cause me and him came to court, we came back from court together, August 8th. You remember when they had them 2 buses?
Yeah.
I was on one of them buses when they had the police surrounding
Yeah.
him, and they had to drop him out first.
Yeah.
Then they had to load our 2 buses in
Yeah.
Cobb County, man. I was like, whoa. I'm like, hold on. They had to stop track for us, everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
So we both went to court
They used
last
to
year.
do that every day.
Last year, August 8th, we both
They
went
used
to
to do
court.
that every day.
They had to do
Stop
that
the
for him
traffic
every
and
day.
all. Yeah.
And he wasn't even, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, so P, bro, I'm like, hands down, bro, Thug, it's P, bro, he him.
Wow.
Bro, him. And,
Yep.
and I don't get into all the beef and this stuff, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, smooth, like you say, your son got his own foundation, bro. He got niggas wearing Spider, that's his shit. He got niggas throwing on this. He got niggas saying slash. He got NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Bro, the truth, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hands down, man, your
You know,
son-
cause see, sometime, man.
You're an icon, bro. You made one, bro.
That part.
See, sometime
That
people,
part.
sometimes
Shout out to Big Joe making an
Shout out to
icon.
Big Bro. For real, man. Shout out to Thug.
Shout
know,
out to Thug, Young
for sure.
Thug,
There you
Thugger,
go.
Thugger.
So, for sure.
So sometimes this is what I raised my sons, my children, and nieces and nephews on. You gonna have to be you, regardless of what you do, how you do it, where you do it at, who you do it with. You gonna have to be you. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you start trying to create yourself to be something for other people, that's when you lose. So a lot of people can't take us as a family because we be too real.
Right.
Nah, for respect.
Sometimes people just can't handle people
handle
being
real.
too real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a blessing and a curse.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people take it as, okay, they just, like you saying, they just down to earth people. These just people, you know, real people. Then some people take it as, oh, these people, we can probably pull the stunt on these folks. Cause they accept, you know, they don't, you know, see strangers.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they'll take our kindness for
advantage.
weakness
Yeah.
until we put our foot down.
That
Nah,
part.
that respect though.
You know what I'm saying? And when we put our foot down, you know, we at that point. It's whatever.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So the kids in this family being raised like that, they have to, you know, you have to give them time to figure it out for themselves. And then once they figure it out for themselves, you know that they understand what they came from. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't know what type of families they come from.
No,
They just, you know, and that goes to this as far as saying, you know, like some women will say to a child, you just like your daddy. Why she didn't say you mentally ill? Cause he acting like somebody who she know, his daddy.
Yeah.
He ain't damn mentally disturbed. He acting like the person that conceived him.
Right.
You understand? He has that gene. She has that gene. You got girls who act like they daddies.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You got boys who think like they moms.
I'm gonna have to bring. I'm gonna bring some
You know,
parents on
so-
here. You know, Maya. I'm gonna get Maya to come on here. She's
So
a
when-
doctor, and she has had a child that suffered from mental illness.
It-
So
it-
you could hear other people's opinion that really.
No. See, you taking it the wrong way, Mom. I'm not saying that it's not a such thing. What I'm saying
Some
is,
people abuse.
you can't be so easily,
Persuaded.
persuaded that
Yeah.
this is what's wrong with a child.
I understand that too.
Because
and I
a
do
child
think it have
is
been
doing something that
misdiagnosed.
they are being allowed to do.
Yeah, I get
I ain't even
that.
gonna lie to you.
You know.
Got some kids that'll just put on a stunt.
Yeah,
There you
just
go.
show out.
And you but see, you as their parent,
see that- I
see
you
this a lot in
supposed to know
juvenile.
that.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
this a lot in juvenile.
You as their parent too. But see, you can't notice it as their parent when they come in the house and you rolling up. They come in the house and you drinking, smoking, kicking it, and you
Yeah.
talking to them a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
There's a certain way you can talk to a child that'll make a child feel like, oh shit, I can be like this, or I can do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you protecting them. If a child come in the house, see, like I say, when we were growing up, if you walked in the house and the grown folks was in there and they were partying, as we say, like having playing cards or, drinking and smoking and kicking it, music playing, your ass couldn't sit in there.
Heck no.
You ain't sitting in there,
No.
and you knew not to go in there.
And when I tell you going to my grandmama's house, you be in some grown folks' house if you want to.
You gonna
get
get
a
hit.
whipping.
Thank you. You gonna get that. There you now.
You get knocked out.
Now, who you think-
BTA.
Now, who you think should have been?
BTA.
Now,
on
who you
deck.
think should have been more mentally ill, me or the people generation now? I should have been the one mentally ill
I'm
because I
telling
was the one goddamn not allowed to do a whole lot of shit, man. You gonna get your head busted.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's it, man. We was made to.
Thank you.
We was made to not. Well, y'all was made to not discipline your children. See, Shanita and them generation came up in the law of if you beat your child, you going to jail.
Exactly.
I came up in the generation to where if you beat your child, they just got an ass whipping.
I came up in
You
a
understand?
generation
It was like
that
back
if
then
you beat
that-
your child, they calling defense.
Thank you.
I-
So
and then
you
also
was
I
made
heard-
not to discipline your child.
I heard OG back then, like y'all used to like, cause my mama and them used to tell me stories like they used to say like, if you get in trouble at school, when you get home,
You get
the
in
whole
trouble.
block gonna beat your
The
ass.
whole
Yep,
block beat you.
yep,
That
yep.
right. Hey man, you get listen. If somebody
I mean,
mama,
that happened for real in my
thank you.
generation.
If somebody mama see you,
but, yeah,
say you cutting class in school,
she gonna hit you.
and they mama and she come by there on the bus, on the MARTA bus,
Yeah,
and she see you walking.
she calling.
She can't wait to get to. She can't.
can't wait
Ain't no
to
cell phone. So
Right.
when she get home,
Yeah.
she gonna either use the house phone or she gonna stop by your mama house on her way walking to her house.
Yep.
And say, I just seen Jeffrey up there walking down Jonesboro Road.
Yep, that's true.
And my mama gonna say, oh, you did.
Yep.
What make you think I'm gonna go home and my mama say, what you were doing walking on Jonesboro Road?
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as who told you that or why I ain't do it or this, that, cause you automatically know. When that 55 rolled past that school and you looked up there, she didn't try to disguise looking at your ass on the bus.
yeah.
She made sure you seen her. You understand? The only way you didn't see that lady or that man was if you had your head down. But guess what? We couldn't do that. Because when we seen that bus, we had to look at that bus because we were trying to see if somebody on there that do know us.
Right.
You understand? And they gonna look at you. They gonna look at that one at you and make sure you see them. Cause that's their proof that they know you saw them.
Right.
And they know they see you. So when you go home and your mama say that to you, You ain't gonna do nothing but start shaking, man.
Okay.
Cause you know somebody on that bus saw me.
Yep.
Cause that's the only way she know it. All right? Now, you stand there if you want to and say, that wasn't me. Yeah. Out into the left. You know what I'm saying? You stand there if you want to and say that wasn't
Tell a
me.
lie.
She finna call them folks.
You getting in trouble.
Up finna take you to them folks' house
Right.
and say, Jeffrey say, that wasn't him who you saw.
Yeah.
You understand? So, yeah, now you finna get 2 weapons.
2. Maybe 3.
Thank you.
But you getting towed up. You know what?
You know,
we used
so-
to get I used to get whipping so bad. I used to put on like 3-4 pairs of pants.
Yeah.
Kids these days, they just
They'll tell you you ain't finna whoop them.
a run.
Okay, so that's mental. Now that's when they mental health. When your child tell you, their parent, that you ain't finna whoop them, they mentally ill.
That's mentally.
And you supposed to beat their sense back into their ass. You supposed to beat the sense back into them and then go smoke you one.
Okay.
Don't smoke now before. Smoke one afterwards. You understand? Just like having good sex. Smoke you one after you gonna whoop that ass real good. So they'll know. Don't never tell me what I'm not gonna do to you.
Ooh,
You understand?
Yeah. Mhm.
Your children, you know, it's the laws of society that puts us in the mindsets that we be in sometime, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't you think parents are mentally ill?
I do.
All parents should be listed mentally ill
I'm trying to tell you.
because they have to deal with so much shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you can go in a courtroom and they'll say, "No, you're not me. You got good. You got good." No, hell, I ain't. I'm stupid as hell. You try getting up, going to work every day, working 8, 9, 10 hours. Come home, you got to feed these children, clothe these children,
Clean up.
pay the bills, clean up.
Don't try to
Get
have
your-
a social life. Oh my
Come
God.
on, man. You know what I'm saying? No, he ain't mentally ill. She ain't mentally ill. I'm the one
I'm
fucked
the
up.
one mentally
You
ill.
understand? So I'm the one mentally ill.
Give me a check.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but it's for certain things, man. People don't want to deal with them.
Right.
So they declare, first thing they say, "Oh, we got some medicine we can put them on, and you know this will make them calm down." And then you give that shit to your child sitting over in the corner stuck.
See, that's crazy. And I think some people back in the day when they first started doing that was just saying that their children was mental
Thank
health
you.
just to get a check. But then you have the ones
They start
like,
taking advantage of it.
like with me, I was in denial. I ain't say my
Thank you.
child had no mental health nothing. They took me to court. And the judge told them, we can't make this parent put her child on drugs.
Thank you. You can't, man.
She said she got him in sports. She's
Shit.
changed his diet. She's doing everything. I can't force her because the teachers took me. They were like, well, he off the wall. He don't sit down.
Yeah. Hey, man, he just active. They just act. I tell you what, they tell you your child got ADHD. And I said this to some parents one day. I was coaching Little League football. And they were telling me, well, coach, he on medication and he this. And, you know, I have to give him his medicine before I bring him to practice. For what? No, bring him out here and let him run that energy off, man. That's energy. Hey, man. The lady brought the boy to practice one day. And she said, coach, he ain't had his medicine. I was for real. So we go to the hill. We running the hill this week. We get to the hill, we running. Usually when we running around the field, he'll run so many times and then he'll just like, you know, damn it, it's over with. I ain't running no more. Now this day, he ain't on his medication. We hitting the hill. Let me tell you something. The kid didn't stop running not one time.
Wow.
Not one time did he stop running. He ran every hill like everybody else and then complain than nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After practice, me and my head coach said, "Hey man, you did good today." I did, coach. Yeah, you did real good, man. Man, you didn't stop running. You didn't nothing, man, like you normally do. Guess what that kid looked at me and coach and said?
What?
He said, "Yeah, coach." He's called, "I ain't take that medicine today."
Because it make him down.
Where in the hell he mentally ill at?
But that don't mean you're not mentally ill, though. I
If
know
he
you
got
saying-
sense enough to know the difference, that means he know the difference.
Well,
That
they-
means he know that this medication makes him different.
Yeah, he know that, but that don't
You
mean
feel
he
what I'm
don't
saying?
got no mental health.
No,
The reason I say that because when we went through it, I would find them down pills under the couch.
Yeah, he won't take 'em.
He
Yeah,
won't
they-
take them. Yeah.
But guess what? That would have made me then, you know, and I'm
That
just
would've
saying,
made you think.
that would have made me think then that he don't need that shit. He just need me to be more firm with his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be more. So guess what? I ain't gonna force you to take it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But guess what, brother? You better not show me no sign of you needing it. Because you let me know right now that you don't need this medication. You understand what I'm saying? That's when you make the child responsible. Now, at the first sign of you making me feel like you need the medication, I'm going to tie your ass down to a chair and put a phone in your mouth and make you take it. You know what I'm saying? You have to make a decision, a sacrifice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can go back to the doctor and say, "Hey, doc, look, he don't need that medicine, man. That man do good without that medicine."
I wish it would that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, you know, you got to, you know, we was always, we be made to say that. We'll say this when a doctor give us some medication that we ain't heard of, or they tell us this, that, and the other. And we'll say, "Oh, he experimenting on us now.
Yep.
He just trying medicine on us now."
Yep.
It's the same. It can be the same way with your children.
That is true.
You know,
And I swear
okay,
they do experiments
we're going
with
to up
black,
the dosage. Thank you. We're going
black
to up the
people that are
dosage.
pregnant in the hospital. You know
There
how
you go.
this is what they say. They say a white doctor is what a white police is to black
Blacks.
men.
Yeah.
They say a white doctor to a black woman is that's how it is with
Black police.
no with a white
With a
police
white
with
police
black.
too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's
So,
true. I've been through
Hey
it
man,
myself.
and so you can't. That's why you can't buy into it so easily just because it's a doctor. Doctors make bad diagnoses sometimes too.
That's true.
You know, and you know, and then you know me when I look at doctors sometimes, and you know, I could be wrong, you know, but this just a habit. I always look at their nose. I look at their eyes. I look at how they moving, the whole 9 yards. Cause some of these doctors have to take some shit to come to the hospital and deal with us now.
Right. And you gotta see
You know,
make sure he
you know
ain't
what I'm saying?
psycho.
Make sure-
Trying to say you psycho.
So,
Trying to say he ain't psycho.
You know,
Trying
saying,
to say you psycho.
you know, and then there's other things that we can't say we can't say, you know, on the doctor prognosis behalf, you know, hey man, we know we'll tell a doctor a lie too.
Yeah.
You know, they ask you what all your illnesses is, and you won't name half of them.
Yeah, no, and sometimes you can't.
So they just going on what you telling them.
Sometimes you can't. Yeah, that's true. A lot of them do that.
If you know you got,
No.
you know you
to the
got this,
doctor.
that, and the other, don't tell no doctor no. Cause that's how they making their
They gonna force
diagnosis on your ass.
They gonna
You
force
know what I'm
you with
saying?
it.
So now
They
you
gonna
get
force
hit.
you with
Now they finna give you some fentanyl. Cause you talking about, you know, your back won't
your
stop
body.
hurting, your leg won't stop
your
hurting,
body.
and, you know, so they give you some fentanyl pills, and then you take them and say, "Oh, wait a minute, doc, nah, you know, nah, I feel better now." All that old bullshit. Just that one diagnosis could have hurt you
Yeah.
permanently.
But it's like this now. It's like
You know.
who can you trust? You can't trust nobody these days.
No, but
Damn, you can't even trust a judge now.
so can't.
Can't even trust no judge.
Especially if somebody's sleeping with her in her chambers. But that's another story. But anyway.
Guess
so-
what? I gotta tell you this. I went to the federal court Friday, last Friday. And as I was leaving, it was some security standing outside because they were putting up the fence for the World Cup people because you can't be within a certain distance of a federal building since the,
World Cup.
Yeah. So I asked them when I was going out. I said, "Hey," I said, "So have y'all?" I said, "So was that really the judge's chamber?" And they cracked up. They was like, "That's what they say. Yeah, that's what they say."
Yeah, that was the judge chamber.
That
Shit.
really, that was really true.
If they heard it outside the door, that's the judge chamber.
Then check this out. She was punished by having to apologize. Did you know? I didn't know this. I just read this when I was talking to. I was on Todd Christie page. I didn't know, and I'm gonna post it tonight. I'm gonna make a post tonight about this. I didn't know that the heifer had blamed a clerk. Like you, what?
She said, "Oh, what the clerk in there getting
How
at
you
you?"
get caught and you gonna lie and try to throw somebody else under the bus?
That's what they do.
And see, that's why you finna
That's
get
what they
impeached
do.
right there.
That's what they do.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, y'all want to throw the book at other people, put people in prison. And Todd Christie and them was saying that when they were before this same judge, she was saying, "How could you do this and now have to go to prison and you got kids?" And they said, "Now we want to hold her to the same standard. How could you be in there cheating on your husband, having sex?"
Thank you.
And you know you got kids.
Commit one of the 7 sins.
That's what
Adultery.
Woo-wee.
Really?
Like you know you didn't have to be that loud in that public building.
I don't know. The boy might have been doing something to her she never had done to him.
Hey, it obviously was good. I ain't gonna lie. When you had a good, I understand. But what I'm saying is, in that setting,
Some things you can't keep to yourself, Shanita.
nope. If I'm in a hotel getting the good, or if I'm in an apartment, I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want people to hear.
She was
in a whole public building.
She was in a hotel.
No, she
She was in a hotel.
A chamber.
Hotel, motel.
She was in the chamber.
Holiday chambers.
He was in a hotel.
Whoa. I like
But
you.
you could have been in there chicken winging them.
You making all this money though. Why you didn't go to a hotel though? Like,
Hey man, the man could have been in there doing something to her she ain't never done before.
I'm sure it was good. From the sounds of it, it was popping.
Or he could have been, you know, in a certain position and her head was hitting the desk.
And she was saying, Jesus. She was saying, Jesus. I don't think I done said that when I done had said. I ain't never called on Jesus like that when you haven't said.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we used to tell girls back in the day,
Jesus
right?
did.
Let me tell you what we used to tell girls back in the day, right? Say, girl, look here. Boy, you let me get on your boy. Boy, I'm going to have you calling some folks you don't even know, boy.
For real.
I don't know if I would have been saying that, and I'm committing adultery. I got a whole husband at home. That's a judge. He's a DeKalb County judge, and he married, I think. And I'm in a whole federal building
Making noise.
Making noise.
out loud.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Y'all finna have some discussion when she get home.
Woo, woo,
I
woo.
promise you, if she would have sent me to prison, I'd be in every
Boy, what
type
you
of
talking
Trump
about?
meeting,
That right.
impeach. I would be with Victor Hill doing him and
right.
Todd Christie.
That right.
Hell yeah!
That
If
right.
that was somebody that sent me or my loved one to prison,
right.
we in every impeachment
Every
meeting.
impeachment.
What
Nah,
you
for
talking
real.
about?
That's it.
Nah,
Got to be.
dead serious.
Real talk.
And
'cause
that's how it need to be, man.
How-
That's how it need to be for a lot of these judges.
Hell yeah,
A lot of these
like-
district attorneys and, you know, a lot of politicians, period.
Yeah.
You know, cause they, you know, but we gotta remember this too though, y'all. Regardless of what your status is,
They're human.
you still human,
That's
man.
true.
You still human.
And people seem to think because you are of a title position
You
or
got
if
to
you're
go a certain way.
celebrity,
Yeah.
You
So this is the same person who will tell a celebrity, you know, with you at your status and all the, you know, movements you making and, you know, for the influence you are, for the influence that you are to the people, and this, that, and the third, and then you acting like this, that, and the fourth, and man, get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
Get out of here, man, cause you know what that got to do with the price of coffee?
Exactly. Like you still can't.
This don't fit. That don't fit.
Oh, they don't fit. Yeah, it do.
It's too big.
Oh, tell
What they got to do with the price of coffee,
nephew.
man?
Nephew said it fit.
You know, so we gotta, hey man, some things you just don't have control over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's called reality, man. At certain times, certain shit, it's called reality.
I couldn't get it plugged.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's reality.
It's called,
And what they say, you gotta put your leg in one pants
one
leg
leg
like
at a
mine.
time.
Yeah.
One leg at a time, man. You know, unless you're gonna put both of your feet in and do the Beyonce jump on them. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's all in how we have today's society built, man. This drug abuse shit, man, it has created a lot of issues. Mm-hmm. It's done created a lot of issues,
It's
man.
a pandemic.
Thank you. The drug abuse today is a real pandemic.
Yeah.
Drug abuse when we were growing up, man, it wasn't nowhere near, acceptable. You'll be scared to tell your parents you was smoking marijuana.
What?
Less known doing cocaine. Less known doing Molly and pills and popping perks and man, you can walk down the street. It's so drugs is so freely now.
Yeah.
You can walk down the street and walk up on some people, they ain't got a clue who you are. And they'll say, hey, I got that weed, I got them perks, I got that. Huh? Mm-hmm. Man,
and
what
OG,
about the police?
And OG is like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like that on Cleveland. It's like that all around the London.
Everywhere.
It's like that all around
Everywhere,
London,
man.
Right? Like you could just walk anywhere. Like go to the West End or something, bro. Just go to the store. And you could just.
Hey, folk.
Big bro,
I got that true boy.
Yeah.
Huh?
What
Man,
the
you
heck
don't
is-
even know me, dog.
Right. That happened to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. For real, it's that freely.
And see, I know what you're talking about, OG, because I'm a young person, so I know.
Thank you.
I deal with
hey man, that's crazy, man. You got, you when we used to have to go, even when we went to buy a bag of marijuana from the person that sold it, they'll say, "Don't knock on my front door." They, you had a directive with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now they don't care, man. They don't care, and then on top of that, even for the ones who are using and trying to sell. These are your biggest criminals now.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the news yesterday where the little young man went to buy a vape pen and get killed.
Jesus.
A vape pen?
A vape pen, he get killed.
He was in where was that? Gwinnett County somewhere. Somewhere he went to meet somebody to buy a vape pen. He wind up dead.
Lord have mercy.
They killed this man for a vape pen, going to buy a vape pen.
It's like people just think that they God.
But
they
who
can
in
take
the
life.
hell would be
For real,
advertising that I'm selling vape pens though?
You know, that's the first thing people say now.
That's crazy. Hey man, this is how freely
Yeah.
drug abuse has gotten.
Yeah.
You can advertise it on the internet, and people actually can call you and make an appointment to come and buy it.
That's crazy.
Drugs.
Right.
Man, let's be for real, man.
Come
on now.
It's a pandemic.
Come on now. We gotta, hey man, ain't no way, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these robberies that's being committed while people are losing their lives and this, that, and other, it comes from a person. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, the people who commit the robbery and hurt these people or kill these people, whatever, I guarantee you when they catch up with them and they evaluate them and, give them a test or whatever, they're going to test positive for drug abuse.
Of course.
Because that's why they doing it. So they can get what they trying to get. Yeah. Marijuana is so cheap now, man. You got 20-ounce Coca-Colas in a store cost more than a 3.5 of marijuana. You know, you got people selling marijuana so cheap, man, and it's because it's too plentiful.
Because they
It's
done
too
upgraded
plentiful.
to the hard stuff now.
You know, and everybody got it. Everybody can get it.
Got desire. Everybody got the
You know what I'm
weed,
saying?
dog.
So it's hard for somebody to make some real money off of it, cause you damn near got to give it away to compete.
Right.
So now it's gonna be more worse for a person that smoke, cause they can smoke plentiful now, abusing it.
I was gonna play this video.
Abusing it. You know what
Let
I'm
me show you.
saying?
Hold on a second. With
Abusing it.
this how the drug usage is
You know.
now. Hold on, let's see. I was talking about the situation with Dwight Howard. And, you know, he was married to this lady named Amy Luciani or something like that. She was on Love and Hip Hop. But, you know, they're going through a divorce. And right prior to, you know, he filed for divorce or whatever, she made this video saying, and she pulled up a bag of cocaine. Can we play the video? Hold on. Oh, it can't play? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me find one that's not. I can remember what you said. I can remember if you said it was Facebook or Instagram that can't be played.
You know, so yeah, it's wild, man. And then you seeing, you know, we seeing athletes, you know, I'm looking at athletes, man, and majority of the athletes that they're putting out in society for, you know, to be noticed in society, it's all black. It's all black. Hey man, there's some white folks and some Puerto Ricans and some Mexicans and some Japanese and some goddamn DRs and some PRs and some Brazilians. Hey man, it's some folks from England, Ireland. Hey man, it's folks from all over the world smoke marijuana.
Right.
That get high. Why y'all always so interested in showing just the blacks? Shit, we ain't creators of this shit.
It's COG that's what be getting on my nerves because like nowadays they just only say weed, like they just only get on black folks about weed, but like y'all not looking at it like the cartel, the Mexicans and all them. They be having pounds and metric tons over there in Mexico. You know what I'm
Come on, so you
saying?
can get in the camera.
That
There you go.
Okay,
like right here.
I'm about to end 5 minutes.
Okay, and then
right.
then it just like it be like because like I get tired of that too because like then like I said over there in Mexico they be having metrotons and stuff over there. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Weed.
But see what
you
you
know what I'm saying? Ice.
But see what you gotta understand. See what that that's we can say that. We can say that, and but we can't use it as a narrative to make a point. Okay. And I'm saying that because in those countries, drugs are legal. You know what I'm saying? So they can have large quantities of it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it come down to the United States, it's illegal. So when it gets here, it becomes a crime. Where it's created at is not a crime because it's legal. You get what I'm saying? It's no different. You living in Cali. Marijuana is legal in Cali.
It is.
Hey man, you can walk down the street and see people smoking marijuana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere people see people smoking marijuana because it's legal.
Right.
So the people who are selling it, they can't be committing a crime.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's legal.
Right.
You know, now they can say, okay, it's illegal to sell it. So if I got a marijuana farm, you mean to tell me I got to give it away? Really?
I just made it. Put my hard work into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's legal in these places. So a poppy seed is legal in Mexico. You feel it? They grow it. they grow cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Because cocaine is actually
Colombia too.
thank you,
It's
Colombia,
legal.
all of those countries
Yeah, it's
grow
legal.
it because it's legal and it's a herb over there.
Well, and it's kind of like how
So-
they say coffee.
Thank
Coffee
you.
is
Coffee-
something like a
it-
coffee.
It's processed into a drug.
You right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, man, Kroger had started selling this thing called a poppy seed cake,
Poppy seed cake.
poppy seed pie, all that. Whole lot of shit they started selling had poppy seeds on it.
Yeah.
Once they seen
Ooh,
that
that's so nasty.
it was
Them black
being
seeds.
once they seen that it was actually addictive, they took it away from the US.
Oh, it's addictive.
Poppy seed is a cocaine seed.
What?
Thing you can get addicted to it. That's why when
I
I
don't
first
know about
when I
drugs.
first
Y'all
walked in
feel
the,
right.
when
I
I
ain't know
first
nothing
walked
about
in
They
the
say
store.
I'm green.
Yeah, when I first walked in the store and seen, I said poppy seed cake. Who in the hell? How in the hell they can sell poppy seed cake?
Yeah.
How can they sell anything with poppy seed in it?
Right.
Cause that's a drug, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and not
Still them at
it
Starbucks.
wasn't
They sell
even a
these
good
little,
year.
Poppy seed cookies.
That shit was gone.
Disgusting. They
That
nasty.
shit was gone. And it's crazy because they let you know how much we do homework.
Yeah.
They let you know how much we learn and we know.
Right.
From when we were growing up going to school, you learned that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Now the kids don't learn that.
Yeah, they
don't
learn on
the
TikTok.
difference.
They learn
You
it
know
on
what I'm saying?
TikTok. They
You know,
learn.
TikTok, yeah.
That's
There
they
you go.
teacher
Or if you have
TikTok.
to read it, you have to Google it and read it.
My baby gonna tell me the other day, Mom, can you give me my birthday money? Cause you know her birthday, so I kept up with her money. I said, okay, what are you gonna buy with it? Now I'm gonna order me some outfits on TikTok. I'm like, how you TikTok sell clothes?
Yeah, Sheen. Yeah. TikTok sell clothes, sis. You gotta go to Sheen. This it's a little store called Sheen.
You got wow. What the other shit is? You got Sheen. You
Say, what? What the
something else.
Amazon Prime.
You got Temu.
Yeah,
You
Temu.
got,
Temu. Yeah,
all that
yeah.
old crap,
I mean,
man.
but I thought they were outside of TikTok. Like I know.
Nah,
Shein
they got Sheen. They got Sheen on
I
TikTok.
mean, I don't order Shein before, but I'm saying not on TikTok. I just
Yeah.
did that separately. But she said she going on TikTok to order some items.
Yeah, they do that.
I was like, oh wow, okay.
That's it. They do that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, you got so much stuff that these kids have access to where we didn't have access to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's abusive.
And I
You know
hear a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
OGs say that nowadays, Big Joe.
Yeah.
That if y'all had what we had now and then, what we got now and then back then, that it would be a way lot better because
Hell
y'all,
yeah.
I hear a lot of OGs say that way back then y'all didn't even have the type of utensils that we got today, like phones,
So then, we didn't.
computers,
We
the
didn't.
internet and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
We didn't.
And see, cause I'm from Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? OG, so we use Facebook, Twitter, and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then back then y'all ain't have stuff like that, you know. So that's why I just hear
We
a lot
didn't
of
have
OGs
none
say
of
that,
that,
yeah.
man. If we'd have had what they got, man, a lot of us probably would have went to college, would have went pro, would have been scientists, we'd have been some mad scientists.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, man, we'd have been some goddamn
Man.
Dr. Frankenstein around here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but now,
And now
What you think
everything-
about the scooters now, OG? What y'all think about the scooters when y'all see the young folks riding the scooters and stuff nowadays? The electric scooters and
that's a
stuff.
privilege.
Yeah.
That's a privilege to
That's-
be able
yeah.
to ride.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
they need
cause,
a car to
but see,
move.
but see, the thing with scooters, and I was sitting back looking at some little cats ride one day, right? And I was saying to myself, I wonder, is that gonna be the group they pick up for the bank robberies or the pocketbook snatching and all? Cause hey man, they gonna have that mindset.
He not lying though, because
and let me tell you
it's
why.
going on. It's going on.
And it's going on
It's going
because
on.
of GTA.
Yep, GTA, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
But that's been out for
GTA.
years.
Yeah. And
Years.
guess what?
Mhm.
I tell you what you do.
They learn how to take a,
I tell-
a person
I
on the
tell-
chase.
I tell you what you do.
uh-huh.
Go back to when Grand Theft Auto first came out, and then go to the year that Grand Theft Auto came out, right? And then go from there to a year later, and look at the rate and say how much did the crime rate go up after GTA
I agree
was
with
put
you
out.
on that. I agree.
I'm looking that up for sure.
Because
Hey,
when I
man.
first saw it, I was like, it
When-
even show you
when you-
the
thank
blood
you.
coming out
Thank
when you
you.
shoot
When you look
somebody,
at-
all that.
When you look at,
And you can jake the police
See-
out the car
Oh
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
sometimes it scares
sure
me.
can.
Sometimes
Sure
it scares
can.
me, man,
That is
because of how I think so outside the box.
Yeah.
Because I do comparisons a lot. When I see, I'm looking at. I've never been a video game player like that. But when I sit back and I look at people playing these games, and then my mind go to, well, damn, they just showed on the news where some kids was in a high-speed chase out there. They had done robbed somebody, or they had done stole this or did some damn, what they call them, the blue jean bandits,
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at this video, these kids playing this video game, and this is the shit going on in the video game.
Yeah. You like, that just
So I'm
saw
like,
that
hold
on
on,
the
man,
news.
wait a minute now. So this is where they getting these ideas from. Because, your mind got to wonder, why is kids committing so many crimes? Kids?
And you not lying, because nowadays you got a lot of kids, OG, going out there picking up switches and Drakes and just
Thank you.
just
Because they
shooting.
think, man,
Just
they,
bruh.
come on, man.
Just
That's
shooting,
too
bruh.
much.
Just, they're just killing people.
Just killing
I wouldn't
people for
let
no
my
apparent
kids
reason.
play
On some
with that. I
Assassin's
wouldn't,
Creed shit.
listen, man, that game could not even be
didn't
bought
either.
and brought into my household.
I did buy it, but then when I
know
saw
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
had on there,
It's
oh
too
no,
much.
we had to get rid of that.
It teaches
I
you-
think it bring demons in the house.
Thank
For
you.
real.
It teaches you how to be a criminal.
For real.
It teaches you how to commit crimes.
Right.
It teaches you how to think that you can maneuver police officers.
Yeah.
And you know they actually got a charge called Grand Theft Auto.
And I can believe that.
Yeah.
Because it happened just like it happened in the
They got a
game.
charge. You
Just
can
like
get charged
in
for
the
Grand
game.
Theft Auto. Yeah, you can get
And
charged
then
for
they be in
Grand
the
Theft Auto.
reality thinking, ooh, I can drive this kind of car. They be thinking they in the game for real.
But now, this is what we going. But now, this is what you have to end it with, though. This is what you have to end it with. You have to end it with this. What give them the mindset to think that they can do it? Drug abuse.
Drugs.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
back to what you was talking about. With
You
the
got to
drugs,
have something to hype you up to do it.
Yep.
It's very few people that can commit a crime and don't have to have some type of hype.
Right.
Some people can listen to music
Yeah.
and go out and commit a crime. They can listen to certain artists, go out and that artist can build them up to make them go out there and think that they can kill King Kong, man.
Yeah.
You understand? So the best layout, anytime you see a lot of people that's going to commit a crime, they listening to some music, or they doing some drugs, or they trying to drink some. They doing something to build their nerves up to go commit this crime. And then you go and commit the crime, and right after you commit that crime, it's just like having good sex. Right after you ejaculate, reality kick in on your ass.
So do.
You understand?
So do.
Reality kick
So
in on
do.
your ass. So now, oh Lord, messed up. You out there cheating on your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Soon as y'all get that little peace of mind, both of y'all start saying, "Man, I shouldn't have did that, man. I'm wrong, man. My husband good to me, my wife good to me. Man, I don't about one of that shit. You supposed to think about that before time,
Before
dog.
time.
Right.
yes.
You late.
Yeah,
You,
too
you know,
late now.
it's too late now. You done
late
committed
now.
the crime.
And then
Too late
now.
now.
You done committed the crime. You got to have them thoughts beforehand.
Oh, I shouldn't have did it. You coming
So-
over next week.
So you need a build up.
Right.
You need some. You know, when you going out doing things on your better half, you have to create some, or something has to happen
Right.
to give you that mindset
I just
that,
don't
okay,
understand why
I'm gonna
get-
go do this now.
Exactly. Because why get in a relationship and a commitment if that's not what you want to do?
Thank you.
Just
You
keep
know,
it real.
But if you ain't true with it,
Right. Right. If you don't want to
You know,
be true with it, if you
ain't
if the
true
other
with it.
person is under the impression that they
You know.
are your one and only and you are
Thank you.
their one and only, then why would you have them to think that if that wasn't what you wanted to do?
saying that's when you see on the news.
playing.
See
Yeah.
that
playing.
Yeah, that's when you see on the news.
with
Well,
playing with
they say,
people. Nah, for
okay,
real.
man having a standoff.
Mm-hmm.
He having a standoff
He
with
done
the police
snapped.
and this, that, and the other. And then after they get him to come out or get him to surrender, or, how to go in there and kill him, they said, well, he had done killed his whole family anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just finna say,
You know what
I'm
I'm
glad you
saying?
spoke on
He
that,
had
OG.
done did this and that
I'm
anyway.
glad you spoke on that because I was just finna say something when Big Sis was just talking about that stop playing with people. That's why I think why some men might go retaliate when it be on the news.
That's right.
You hear about
That's
he
right.
killing his kids.
That's right.
And killing
'Cause,
the
hey,
wife,
man,
and then he turn around and kill himself. I think that's why because sometimes
That
females
is why.
be playing or he be
That
playing.
is.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
when you build your life,
you
I'm
can't play with a person's feelings.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this truth right
on
here.
both sides.
When you bring somebody into your life and you commit to them, you make a whole lot of sacrifices for that person to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying? Along with things that you start doing differently to keep that relationship going with that person, or to keep yourself involved 100% into your relationship. And then to find out that that person has manipulated you, that person has crossed you on any kind of level, that person has did so much foul shit to you, but here you is done surrounded your life with this person, for this person. Surrounded your life with this person. Hey man, you don't think about the situation at hand. You think about what led up, the sacrifices that you made to be in this position with this person. And now this person has betrayed all of your trust. You understand? And that's what make you snap.
You right.
Some people can't take that and walk away. Cause they feel like, hey man, if I'd have walked away 10 years ago and not 20 years later,
Yeah.
I could have been with the woman who I was dealing with before.
Exactly.
Or with
If I would've
somebody
knew you,
better or whatever.
exactly.
You
You're
understand?
right. Yeah.
So, but here I am. I go to work every day. I provide. I make sure that everything good with us, the whole 9 yards. Not even count the little things I do.
You right.
And see.
And then you betray me like that.
And,
Nah,
but,
for real.
And then, because I know somebody in this
Nah, for sure.
situation today, right? And it's like you can't talk to them. Like I'm.
That's it.
I'm trying to tell another family member to tell this family member, don't do stuff like this. You still you back and forth with him. Y'all going through a divorce, and you still. He's hurt because he don't want the divorce.
Don't want the divorce. There you go.
You done got you an apartment, but you still going back home too.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing that.
Straddling the fence.
Yeah, you can't keep doing that.
Straddling the fence and saying, and that's why I'm so quick to tell women, don't never think you love harder than a man, because you don't.
You don't know.
Yo, women do not love harder than us.
You don't think that?
And they need to start paying attention to what's going on with these men who's doing this to women, so that they can understand. We can't love hard because these niggas willing to kill themselves and us.
Thank you.
So how can I love him harder than he can love me?
Y'all think y'all love more than a woman.
We do. We
Yeah,
do.
I-
Cause see, we'll pull the trigger on you and then
Yes.
put it on our own stupid ass self.
Yes.
You ain't gonna do that.
Yes.
You gonna stab
Hell
you
no,
gonna
I ain't gonna
stab
do
him
that.
or
Hell
shoot
no.
him, and then you gonna say, "Well, I
Yeah.
did it," and
Hell
take
no.
that plea deal.
Yeah.
No, we gonna end it. We gonna kill the children, everybody.
See, OG. I was just telling sis in the car about sis that you had met. My girl that
Yeah.
had brung on her, right?
Oh yeah, he was
I just
telling me.
dished her. I was gonna tell you, OG.
Okay.
Yeah, sis law had to get this. She had to go because look, right, on some real junk. You feel me? Yeah, I'm 22 years old. She 24. But I tell
Age
sis,
don't
like,
make no difference.
It don't make no difference, right? So
Nah.
okay, boom, we got that understood, right? OG. Next phase, all right. So I'm finna tell you a little story. All right, so boom, the other day. I ain't tell you, sis just got into the she had just got into the school, you feel me? She just started the dental school, right?
Good.
So I tell her I got some money on the app, you feel me, on Apple Pay. You feel what I'm saying? I tell her I don't have it on Cash App. I say I got you $2 and some change so you can get on the bus, you feel what I'm saying? So you go back to where you going, you feel what I'm saying? She get mad and text me and be like, "Oh, Tay, that's why you don't do nothing for me for real, and woo this and that and third. You don't love me for real. That's the shit I be talking about. See what I'm talking about?" I'm like, "Hold on, shawty." I text like, "Hold on, didn't I just send your ass $2 to get on the bus the other day? Now you spent
might
back
have wanted
and you
20.
ask me for another $2, but you get mad because I don't have it on Cash App." I'm like, all right, it's over with. I don't want to be with you because now I'm realizing that you playing with me. You feel me? And see, OG, I just got back up from out of town.
Yeah.
I only been out of town for 2 weeks. Remember when Big Bro passed away?
Yeah.
We just went to Chicago to go celebrate his little stuff in Washington Park. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm originally from Chicago, you know.
Yeah.
But they had this stuff up there. Then my sister and them had did something down here, the balloon.
Okay.
Release. You feel me? So we just came back from that. You feel me? It was a blessing for me to go out there, go see my
That's
pops
right.
and stuff.
That's right.
Because remember I told you I ain't seen my pops.
Got
since I
to
was
see
12
your
years
people.
old.
Yeah.
You feel me? And my dad around the same age as you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's crazy because you act just like my dad. And I told my dad about me and me you and stuff. You feel me? You know his favorite song was Lifestyle, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
my dad
You
love that
you got to
lifestyle.
call him and put him on the show one day.
I'm gonna call him for you one day. I'm
Yeah.
calling for you.
He
bro.
FaceTimed me
You
with
feel
his
me?
daddy
I'm
the other
calling-
day while he
matter
was
of
in
fact,
Chicago.
Matter of fact, I'm calling for you, bro. I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
his number too.
Now we're gonna put him on the show.
Yeah,
We're gonna call
put
him and put him on the
because
show.
I
So,
want
yeah.
you. I want you to. I want him to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I let him speak to Rollo too. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I do this because I tell my dad that I want him to know that I'm out here as me being a young man, as me being his last kid. You feel what I'm saying? This my
Yeah.
sister. Like she knew me since I was young. She'll tell you I'm one of the kids that everybody love. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? And OG, how I act when you see me, how I act in here on this screen, this is exactly how I act on Rollo and Woody them screen.
Okay,
You feel
that's
what I'm saying?
good.
Like,
That's
Woody
good.
love
You
me, bro.
don't
Like,
change for nobody.
Man,
Right.
no, bro, man, and I tell my dad like, bro, I want you, I want him to get on here, and I want you to chop it over him like on some per se. Type,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You know
Because
that's how this show
I
go.
want him to I want you to let him know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
This the business.
That's
This
good.
family,
Yeah,
bro.
he'll
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
He'll know once he hears us talking.
Yeah.
Once we talk, you know. So yeah, but yeah, man, we gotta, you know, it is, you know. But see what you can do though, right? And I'm gonna put a little humor in this before we end the show. What you supposed to call her and say is, baby, listen, I forgive you for whatever narrative you gave me. You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, you making me feel a certain kind of way. I just want to make sure I let you know that. You know, and you know we can do things better, and if you can show me better, you know, maybe we can make this thing work. Because at the end of the day, I know that you are mentally ill.
It did, yes, and
She gonna cuss you out. Your motherfucking ass mentally ill. She
OG
cussing your
play too
ass out. Call her and tell her she mentally ill. Your ass mentally ill. Trying to
you
give me
know,
some
you know,
$2 dollars.
I realize that. I realize that now, and I'm sorry.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So this is Big Jeff.
And this
for
Shanita
real.
and
Tay.
All right, coming to you live from No Days Off Radio Production with the
Nah,
number
for
one
real.
show tonight. And we're going to give y'all a song. That's a drug abuse song.
what's the song?
And we're going
Where my
to let him take us home. Once the song start playing, we'll end the show.
What song?
All right, so y'all can go on and listen to the song and May everybody have a good and enjoyable weekend. You know, and enjoy this Juneteenth. You know, and hey, man, it's one love,
One love.
one love. So this is Big Jeff
This Shanita.
This is Tay Tay.
We can't see.
coming
I'm
to
sorry.
you, coming to you from No Days Off Radio Production with number one show in the land.
Nothing but the truth.
And
And
we
we
out.